Welcome back, Redeemers. Welcome back, patrons. I'm Lo.
I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
I'm Curtis.
And this right here is a special Patreon request for the one and only Ben Gwynn. And this was BLACKPINK Whistle Stage debut, Inkigayo. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I think
said
it's
it with
Inkigayo.
Inkigayo. Let's go, Keith.
Shit, man.
Shine, Jisoo, Lisa, Rosa.
We got React to Rose Day, her joints too.
Oh.
Oh, I do know the song.
Hey, yo, Ben, thank you.
You a fool for this one.
Yeah.
With two hands. I heard what I wanted to hear.
I did too.
Okay. Nigga want you. I said, wait, what happened? She's going. I'm looking good as shit on here. Teddy, you a fool for this one.
Teddy being in the studios.
Yeah, let us know if that's Teddy. That's probably Teddy. But
Who's that?
who rapping?
No, her.
That's Jenny.
Jenny. Bag.
Who's the redhead?
Redhead.
Yeah. And all red.
Oh, and all red just. And then
You
Rose.
like Jason.
Yeah, Rose the other joint, and then you know Lisa.
But she looks so average on this joint with everybody else. And her solo joint, she was like, oh.
Yeah, I think she's the most popular member though.
No, I see that. I believe that.
No, Lisa.
That's what I'm talking
On
about.
social media, yeah, she's by far.
It's a chill performance. I like it. I'm a sucker.
Go ahead, go off, man.
I'm about to be there like. What did? What happened? I'm taking that a certain kind of way.
Oh, shit, that's why I'm keeping quiet.
You said that's why I'm keeping
like
quiet?
a missile. Every time she show up, it's gonna blow up. What's gonna blow up, Lisa? A lot of things when I get the SK.
Wait a
How
minute.
you feel about that, love?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what the hell?
Some queens.
You need a moment, Lo?
Cause he gonna blow up like a missile when he was.
Elephant in the room. That was sexy as hell. That was sexy.
I didn't know how nice to be, like, whatever.
No, you could be respectful about it. But I mean, yeah, they were sexy as hell. A lot of sensual dance movements, the leggings or rather
Or
the
lack thereof.
highs and stuff that they were wearing. Like, they had a lot of great sensuality, the dance moves and all that stuff. I wasn't particularly crazy about the song overall. I would say I did really enjoy the rap aspect of it, and then that last part right towards the end where she had like her hand out and they brought the hook back. The one last time, like I think it was just a hook more so, if I had to be specific. But
I felt like it was
overall, I
missing something,
thought
though.
I liked the way they introduced each of the members in the beginning of the video, and I'm not.
Dump a little more outside of this. I've heard the song outside of this.
Okay.
It dump more with headphones or in a car.
Oh yeah, I'm sure because this is a performance, and I try to take that with a grain of salt. But I like the way they introduced the members in the beginning for sure. It kind of reminded me of the first BTS thing that we had checked out, where they all kind of had like I mean, it was a different style, of course, but it was just like the most recent thing that came to memory as far as that the way they presented that visually.
Looking good as shit on here.
But yeah, I don't know if it's something I would have to hear just as its own thing rather than a performance. But I did overall I like the performance and the set pieces more so than the actual song itself. But no, they're talented though for sure.
Okay, I got my wits about me now.
You good now, Lo?
Yeah, that was a really nice performance from these young women. Now I'm on record. Y'all know I'm insomnia. I'm hardcore insomnia at that, damn it. But I have to give credit where credit is due. They killed this shit. They made sexy as hell. Like, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, they didn't look stiff either. Like, cause this is more of like dancing than choreography, I'll say. And from all the BLACKPINK stuff that I've seen, they don't really have any choreography that I kind of really
Nothing iconic, at least that we've seen
that
so far that
lean,
stand out.
that I lean towards, which is why like I said, my fandom is Insomnia, because their choreography is kind of a little different. Not to compare groups, but just to put it out there.
In the perspective of why you feel the way I got.
Yeah. I know what YG does. I know what YG is aiming for.
Same.
I kind of look at everything like high school in certain aspects when it comes to breaking artists. YG is the cool kids, like the popular kids, the baddies or whatever, like the hotties, that's kind of like what I get from YG. It's just everything's cool. They don't try too hard to dance. It's more sexy and just being cool as opposed to breaking a sweat to dance. That's just kind of the vibes I get from them at YG. That's the music they make.
Which is why Treasure threw me off a little bit with the dance stuff, just because YG, all the stuff I've seen, everything is just so cool, laid
But
back,
shit
like
looks
and decent,
cool.
and
They look with Treasure. Look how they dress though. They not super like flamboyant. They got lays on. You know what I'm saying?
literally look like some kids that might be walking downtown here.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
you know what
they
I mean?
look like I guess,
Flash mob.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
but
call
listen.
I don't think you call anybody hype beast anymore. But
I know. Okay,
yeah,
I know what you mean.
I think kind
though.
of like some young, fly young boys or whatever like that. So that's kind of what I gather with YG. It's the cool kids. It's the cool table or whatever like that. So yeah, man, it's a fine little quartet of young women right here. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself, my other thoughts to myself.
But like by that thinking, I feel like this is aimed more so to be sensual and sexy than cool. You know what I mean?
I can't use sensual. It's it's another S word, but it ain't sensual.
Seductive.
No, it ain't that either.
It was.
I think I know where you went.
It's a 6-letter word. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, I know what you were saying. I was just like,
Wow.
I had to go there. But
No,
yeah.
but I don't think being cool is their mind state when it comes to them. You know what I mean? I just think it's how many male heads can we turn because sex does sell. And we don't know the what's what I'm looking for? The censorship over there. So this might drive males over there up a fucking wall and back down.
They probably like the you remember the mass cues at the club? That's probably I know that SK right now.
And they've I know they've talked about it a little bit, and this is like it probably be on Patreon first. So people in the Patreon, especially if you live over there, you can let us know, because people have talked about censorship a lot, especially our international like redeemers. I do wonder as idols what lines can you cross and which ones you can't cross.
Because I'm like some of the songs they're there.
Some of these
Especially, like,
idols,
SM shit,
yeah,
and
yeah,
some of the
they're
way they
literally
dress.
cursing too on some songs and other stuff too.
I think the
and
only
just,
way
you
it
know.
could get any more thing is if they was just straight up in like a
Mm-hmm.
swimsuit or some shit. Like that's the only way I can see them getting any further, any more like on that line because they kicking the shit out that line.
Yeah, it's as sexy as can be too. You got crop tops, little skirts, like things, like you know, it's
The high shorts.
yeah, the high shorts.
Even the
with,
direction,
the
too. I mean, there'd be, like,
leg
pans
fishnets.
across the legs and stuff
popping
like
their
that.
backs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah, Blinks, let us know what like what's the sexiest songs they have, or if something is even a little bit more crazy than this. Because I've heard the song, never seen the video or like the stage performance. Or
I'm about to
whatever.
say, you kinda
I swear
still
it wasn't
haven't.
the song wasn't oozing sex to me until
you watch
until we
this.
just watched this.
And now this is going to be synonymous with the song for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, BLACKPINK is special. It's crazy because not going to compare them to other groups, but like with
I
shit
was
like
getting ready to.
shit like with BTS, how we dove in and was able like to like grasp a lot of music. I've been waiting to literally get with y'all so I can react to like a lot of their music, and from what I've seen, it's not a lot as you would think.
it's really not.
And
bro.
this is supposed to be like the forefront for the K-pop women, at least for right now. So you would think like they'd be 6 albums in or something like that. And
But even if they are 6 albums in, that doesn't mean you're going to get 60 songs.
yeah.
You probably get like
30.
maybe 30, or then that's high pointing.
Yeah, well, you know they're real big too on mini albums over there and stuff.
Yeah,
They damn
you
near
get,
be
like,
dropping EPs basically.
3
calling them albums.
Jones. And then they'll re-drop the album again, but only 2 of the songs
Yeah,
you
like,
already know
add
will
some
be
more
in
songs.
Japanese, and
or
it's
instrumental.
yeah, or instrumental.
And I get it; it's a lot of work because, like you said, once they start making one song and they have to make that song in Japanese and
But
English,
that's what I was gonna
and
say.
then-
You got all the choreography they got to do for these songs and shit like that. You know, just kind of
Also, performance videos and
particular,
all those kind of
yeah.
things for every one
everything
song.
you got to do. You're gonna milk the fuck out of that song.
It's almost like almost any major artist over there, when you have your rollout, you know, like all the preparation that goes into it. You like, all right, we got 4 songs on the album. There's gonna be 4 videos. We got 4 dances. We got performance joints. We got live concerts. We got to go to these shows. We got to do ABC. We got to sign autographs. We got to kiss babies. It was pandemic. I don't know if you can kiss babies now, but still, like, it seems like it's so much preparation to
Nick
do.
could be over there with a bonnet and shit.
What happened?
I'm a baby. Kissing me. Kissing me. I'm a baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shipped to the house on a box.
Y'all crazy.
Mama,
Hi, Jenny. So yeah, so
He
I
said his first words.
get it. I think maybe YG, from what I see, or maybe they being too particular or too careful with them, or maybe I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's some other shit behind
I
that.
think in our
We talked
YouTube
about it before.
in the YouTube comments, they was coming. They was like they not giving them, they're not letting them kind of go off how they want them to, or how the fans want them to, or something like that.
I bet.
So maybe it is something.
I bet them fans want him to go all the way off.
I think that was something that was also mentioned in some of Lisa's solo work that we were checking out too.
Who's the I swear I should know this already. I think his name is Sook something, like Sook Yu is the like the YG's like owner and like
No,
CEO.
I thought Teddy was.
No, that's the other label, not YG. Teddy is Black, the Black
Black label.
Black Label joint. He's a producer and he's the head of the Black Label. But Sook Young or Hitman or whatever his name is, he's the CEO. And
I thought Hitman was a big hit.
Bull's name is something. And maybe I'm fucking his
No,
name
I
up.
know, but he's somewhere in that group.
Young Hung Suk.
Yep.
Young Hung Suk.
I know I think originally was in a K-pop joint or something. I think he might have been as credited as being like in the first K-pop group ever.
I think he was in a group. He was in a group with Teddy and everybody else. wasn't he?
Nah, he was part of the Cell Taiji.
Okay.
That was the first one, and besides Taiji and Boys, and then I think
There
his
we go.
wife
The Boys is that the name of the group?
yeah, Cell Taiji and the Boys.
All that being said is that like he comes from music, so I'm not sure why from anything I'm seeing is he putting a chain around anybody's neck and not letting them kind of do what they want to. When I'm watching Treasure shit and it seems like do whatever they want almost.
I think it's different because I think the sexuality with women is different than the sexuality with men.
Agree.
I think they put more restrictions on women than they would with men. It's kind of like if you got a daughter and a son, your daughter got to be home by 11, but your son could be out till 3 or 4. Why? Because he's a guy. It's just, I think it's just that sort of thinking. Not to say that it's right, but I think that's just how they gauge their artists. Because this is probably like the top of the epitome of what's going to be sexy for them. I don't think we're going to get it anymore. Like the La Lisa Money video or the Lisa Money video. We had a little bit of it in La Lisa with her on the pole and the stripper club and everything else. But Money is a stripper song. Like you would think it would be that way, but
I don't even think they have a strip club culture. We asked them. I don't think the fans ever get. What video was that? Was that the Money performance?
It probably was Money performance, but I think.
She was on a pole in La Lisa, but Money performance is when I was like, yo, she needs to be on the pole for this one.
What? What did you just say?
Nah, he was just talking about how she needed.
It threw me out because I'm like,
he thought the performance. He thought the video would have been like her just literally dancing like.
No, I think I understand what you're saying.
But I don't think they really have like a strip club culture. So I'm not. I don't think they need more.
The John CL was a.
Well, as opposed to saying like.
You know what I'm talking about when we did Spicy? She was in a group, a part of YG too before.
Well, what I was gonna say is I don't think it needs to be more sexy. I think I'm just saying like I'm interested in what's the rules because they really toe that line. You would think like they wouldn't show legs, or anything like that.
What is this? The 50s?
But see,
I'm saying you from
I'm agree.
I know. How they make it sound.
But their excuse can be that this is a part of fashion. They can use fashion as the reason why, and being stayed up on fashion. Oh, fishnets are in this year. So let's do fishnets.
No, I was just gonna say I understand what you were saying, like about like the Money video, more specifically geared towards like a strip club kind of thing, as opposed to saying I want to see Lisa dance on a pole.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
That she dances on a pole, but I think it would fit the video aesthetic better.
It's essentially what the song seems to be about, but I mean,
absolutely.
at least back to this as far as this performance. I mean, the only reason I was saying seductiveness to it earlier, even aside from how they're dressing or dancing or anything like that, I mean, you even had the lyrics of like they're out in the desert, like it's hot, and it's like I want you to essentially like.
Oh, go ahead, bro. My fault.
No, you're cool.
Yeah.
They had the lyrics out there about it being, getting hot and it's a desert out here. And then basically I want, like, I got you in checkmate. I win this game. Mm-hmm. So I was like, anytime you're talking about like that, it's like that alluring type of seductive kind of, at least implications, I'll say. And that in tandem with the video and how they're dancing and everything.
Yeah, so that part got me every time.
Facts.
But yeah, man, so, I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I don't think they necessarily need to go super sexy. It was just interesting, like what that line really is and what the government, or assuming the government makes the FCC or whatever comes up with these guidelines on what is good and what's not or whatever like that.
I probably would too. Not like to compare again and shit. Just with particular artists over here and shit. Have we? Like, how naked have you seen Taylor Swift or one of them kind of chicks before, too, that are pop stars here and shit?
Well,
now the lyrics maybe
that conversation right there is a totally different one.
And I know, that's why I ain't trying to go too deep into the conversation, but I just wanted to...
It's who gets naked.
Because it really does. Because Christina had a moment where she was
one point
naked.
In their career,
at one point in your career, too.
Yeah, do they do that? Because I feel like every star in American music... They have to have that, especially women. They have to have the bad girl stage. They kind of force on them because not all of them truly go through it, but they force it on a lot of them, a lot of women, and
it makes for good music.
And it's a lot of it's a make or break for a lot of careers too, though. Because once they go there, some people be like, "Oh, we didn't want to see you like this," or some people go, "Oh yeah, good. Now you can only be this way."
Yeah, no one wanted to see Arya Stark naked.
However, I got a feeling a lot of.
Just for you making me think about that.
I feel like a lot of people waiting for Zendaya's little
I'm not.
naked strip.
Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 4 milli, road to a dub.
You look so guilty, bro.
We out of here.